Yo, 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 giggity. Peace and electricity, beautiful, lovely, gorgeous, magnificent, effing beautiful. You're like glorious in all aspects. Whoever you are, all you gotta do is see it within yourself and outside of yourself, because your perspective will, that is the word I was looking for. I got so many alternatives. We'll just say navigate. Navigate your experience. Quick one today. I love y'all. It's a beautiful day. Early in the day. The light is not out, but it was out in ample existence yesterday, so we're fine with that. You know, I always talk about us. I only talk about my experiences, and never am I pointing anyone out. Not once am I pointing at someone like, ooh, or yuck, or what the F. It's cool. We just all gotta be able to want to grow somehow. That is like the worst thing that's like the worst atrocity an individual can make throughout their lifetime is be stagnant within their person. Forget like anything outside, whether your car get bigger, newer, your house get newer, bigger. Forget stuff like that. Inside, you have to grow as a person. Like what you project has to be altered in a light that's obviously light, that's lit. A light that's lit. Let's put it like that. So, it's okay wherever you are. You know, I feel like I've been there. Maybe not in your particular shoes or situation, but most certainly in predicaments and experiences that at the time I would not have preferred, but now I'm looking at everything like it's supposed to happen. Not only like everything happened for a reason, I always believe that, but pardon me, it's supposed to happen because it's meant to build you. You're so resilient and so durable, right? You're super durable. So everything that comes your way is supposed to build you, not break you. You're resilient and durable. You don't get broke. Don't break. That's the message. Don't break. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is go and, you know, the people on higher knowledge and wisdom levels, you know, because they're actually taking action. They speak of it and it sounds so easy, like go within. Like, okay. No disrespect, I ain't saying it like that. But it's not as easy as it sounds. So, on their level, but on the level that I'm speaking of, all you gotta do is look at the things you do, the actions you take, the words you say, and, you know, line it up to a chart or whatever in your head that you need to do, a graph, a meter, right? And gauge if that's you or not. And if it is you, be that to the fullest. You know, shout out to Queen, be you 2 times. And I know I got something close. It's not in hand reach. I don't feel like getting up, but shout out to Queen. Yeah, just be you, man. Like, if you're an asshole, be an asshole. That's fine. Just, you know, don't act like you're not an asshole. Pardon my language. If you're a D-head, then, you know, be that. But if you don't see yourself being that individual, if that's not the type of projection that you want for your loved ones and the people, your friends, right? Because everybody use this friend term loosely, this bro term that been, I don't know where that came from. I don't know who invented that and why it became so cool, bro. Because you got, I mean, it was even worse because you had the females effing their bros, right? Obviously not um, biological that I'm speaking of, but that happens too. So, and then it got to a point where everybody was bro. Like, children are broing their mom. Like, I'm not your brother. Don't effing bro me. You know what I'm saying? Bro. Not your bro. Like, bruh, it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, brothers, different. Like, I gotta tell the chills, like, don't stop calling. That's not your brother. Don't bro someone that's not, definitely not a man. Don't bro a female. That don't make no sense. For all the gentlemen, the men, the kids, the children, pardon me, the youth coming up, don't bro females. That's not it. You're not cool. I'm going to say it. If no one else is going to say it, you're not cool broing females. And for the females, you're definitely not cool broing all these dudes that don't have a protective spirit over you. You know what I'm saying? If they're not a protective, assistant gentleman, then how is he your bro? Hey, I be broing people that don't care nothing about you. And most certainly want sexual, interactions of some sort most of the time, right? Because that's nature. It's nature. I mean, I think you can have female friends you're cool with and it not go there, but nature takes course. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, if you're in tune with, you know what I'm saying, yourself and what's going on it's hard to speak on, but on a reality level, then you'll let nature take course, and you know what I'm saying, things will more than likely transpire eventually. And even if they don't, the thoughts be there. Majority of the time, no, I don't believe men want to be women's friends. Yes, there'll be like a genuine care and love and, you know what I'm saying, like a coolness. But overall speaking, no, I mean, nature. It's just nature. It's not even like, I like you, I want you to be my girlfriend. I went into this thinking, you know what I'm saying? Nah, but eventually, you know what I'm saying? It's a frequency that goes on. It can't be undone. And with me, I don't want to say I hate it because, that's super strong, but I would prefer, maybe I prefer myself to have more control over that frequency because I'll speak for myself. Any and every time I'm in a particular presence for an extended period of time, I don't know, and maybe it's in a way like a confidence thing. Call me crazy, psycho, whatever. I don't know what you want to call it. I feel like I can have any woman, and not have. I feel like I have a chance with any woman, and if it isn't my looks or whatever else exteriorly, most certainly it'll be my morals and my integrity, and my personality. So with that being said, once I'm in that proximity for an extended period of time, really longer than a pass by, shit start, you get what I'm saying, doing this and this, circles. I wanted to do it with 2 fingers, but that's gonna crash. Yeah, it's just nature. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not against it at all. I'm in full acceptance of nature. You know what I'm saying? But I do wish I had more, I don't want to say control or discernment. I really don't know. But back to what I was saying. So for the women, right? Stop burning these dudes. You you have such an importance, and I be trying to tell these queens this, and they hear it, but they don't hear it, and they don't know. You know what I'm saying? And they'll agree, but they ain't really with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's unfortunate because all we need is the realization or the remembrance of the power once held by the royals. Sorry for that noise. I stretch my legs out. But yeah, we love y'all. That'll always be the message. You know what I'm saying? I was speaking on it yesterday. Yes, I am an individual that's attracted to women in general. I said this before, but nothing hails in comparison. Y'all already know. Especially one that's what? Divine in her own, not her own sense, and a feminine sense. You know what I'm saying? Divine masculine, divine feminine, all in one. That's like the perfect, most pristine, godly being right there. It don't get no, you know what I'm saying? Pardon this noise, my thing be acting stupid. It don't be wanting the light. And I just filled it up. That'd be the stupid part. That's what made me want to go buy the ones I used to buy at the store instead of just buying the fuel. But I be honest with myself, so don't think I'm ever coming from a place of I ain't on no horse. You seen the guy? I ain't. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't look at myself like that, but I don't look at myself elevated above whoever else I come in contact with. I feel like the intentions, not only the intentions, like the rules, the mandate is building and combusting. Building and combusting anytime you're around someone longer than a pass and go. If you're around them longer than a pass and go, then there should be something of substance, something of magnitude with some depth into the dialogue, which helps either both parties, one or the other, or your families as a whole. Now you really got to consider, go back to this words friends and bros and all this, right? You really got to consider when you're around people, what's really going on. Like for the most part, it's like, pardon me, let's say for the females, they get together, they might have a drink, they might smoke, whatever. They talk stuff, they might watch TV. For the most part, though, they're going out to eat, they're going out to events, whatever it may be, they're going out, right? And even if the conversation comes up to a vibration or a level that peaks above the average inward vibration, and I hate to call it that for real, but we talking about us, you know what I'm saying? So once it starts to peak above that threshold, someone's instantly going to bring it back down. Someone's instantly going to divert, and it might not even be like super intentional, but it could be something that makes them so uncomfortable real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I don't want to grow in that sense. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to be smart. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll divert it real quick. Or they'll say something that doesn't pertain at all to the statement that was made or the question that was posed. They will not. I promise you, they're so insecure about what they got going on that, or who they don't want to be. Like, people be scared to grow. Like, they don't want to be nobody better. Don't nobody want to do nothing different. You know what I'm saying? Uh, that's not people's intentions today. Like, everybody just want to be. And once again, I have been, so I understand. Feel me? I know what it's like. I know what it's like just being. I understand. I overstand. I understand for sure. Most certainly. How it be. I understand how it be because that was me. Period. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to bring y'all along. I just want to bring y'all along. Sing y'all a song named Golden by Styles P. Everyone should go tune in and listen to that real quick. Real quick. Listen to the ghost. You're golden. Like, it don't get no, you know what I'm saying? Like, literally, you're gold. You got gold going on all through your vessel. You don't even know it. I know I didn't know it. So don't feel ashamed that you didn't know you were full of gold. Maybe not full, but you contain gold. Beautiful person. Beautiful individual with a collective subconscious that brings it into the conscious. We love y'all, the queens. Y'all know what it is. You know what I'm saying? We showing the appreciation. I wish everyone was okay with their crown. But you know what I'm saying? Y'all get to a level. Eventually, the hairdresser will become too expensive. And we're not trying to put you out of business, queens. But, you know what I'm saying? You can hairdress natural hair. I'm definitely shooting for that. I'm in all acceptance of natural hairdressers, pardon me. We ain't really, you know what I'm saying? And it could be cool from time to time because it does look nice if you get it done right. But to be dependent on it, that's really the thing. It's not like I'm like, you can't have nothing, makeup, whatever the case may be. If you want to get dolled up, cool. You wake up throwing on, like, or you never took off your lashes from the night before, whatever the case may be, like, there's a certain crowd of gentlemen that definitely will indulge and, like, will take you back to their place of abode. Not I, pardon me. You know what I'm saying? Don't mean to be rude, I just have a preference. And it's weird because, all right, I'm going to speak about, you know, a digression that could possibly happen with me. I'm not perfect. I might go back. And it's effed up because, like, I'm telling you ahead of time that I'm going to go backwards. And it's just because, you know, a law of vibration. What else? Maybe even mentalism, you know. Most certainly the law of gender. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, because I have a preference, but, I mean, you know, that's just for my ideal, the one I spoke about, that pristine, you know what I'm saying? That pristine queen. That's something different. But in the meantime, you get what I'm saying? I might digress. But also, I don't want to, I spoke about it before. I feel like I did good, you know what I'm saying? Not being that, you know what I'm saying? Not being like a horn dog, basically. That's weird, I don't know. That's really a topic that's like super, you know, because it's okay for people to be whoever they want to be. however you want to be it. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta find a balance within yourself where it's like, okay, I don't believe in that type of stuff, or you know what I'm saying, I will do that, whatever the case may be. All right, I stretch my legs out. I don't want y'all to see. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna tell y'all either, but yeah, we just trying to do a little better somewhere, somehow. That's the point. It ain't to just like overnight become this happy, perfect, peaceful, healthy, wealthy. You know what I'm saying? Being and wealth, as far as like on a monetary scale, is most certainly tied to health. It's the same word. I can't even give props to who I heard say that first because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I know who I listen to, and if you heard him say it, that's where I got it from. So that's all tied in together. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about just doing that overnight, jumping out the bed, faking happy or faking peace, or you know what I'm saying, faking like you got it, whatever the case may be. It's cool. Just take steps, and that's something I had to come to realization with that I haven't. What did I do though? No, I have. I'm lying. I haven't like. Oh, I have. Yep. So I feel like it's time for like new ones. You know what I'm saying? Like new things where I look at myself like, nah. And of course, there's like the obvious, but that's easy to me in a certain sense, in a particular mindset. I might be losing y'all right now, but bear with me. You have to know how to talk and, you know what I'm saying, where I be going with stuff. Yeah, a certain part's easy, but you know what I'm saying, just small steps, small baby steps. If it's in your mind to stop smoking cigarettes, stop drinking liquor, stop snorting coke, most certainly stop smoking crack. Don't do no heroin. Don't do no drugs. No drugs. What they, uh, it's funny. I'm gonna tell y'all a joke I used to always get. People used to tell me I look like McGruff when I was a kid. I didn't like it either, to be honest with y'all. When we would rip, that'll be a constant. But no drugs. You want to drink liquor, it's on you. You want the spirits to flow through you, that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Everything's cool in moderation. Or I won't say everything. I don't think you can play with your nose in a good moderation. It's just my opinion, though. But if you do that, you know what I'm saying? Fine. Do you. You know what I'm saying? Snort a track. A track and field. Whatever you do. But if you have aspirations or intentions or thought process like that, I don't want to do this no more, it's possible for you to stop doing it. That's what I'm here to let you know. And maybe it don't have nothing to do with a 12-step program. Maybe it do. I don't know. It'll be up to you. I can't speak from that experience. But I can speak from an experience of not getting addicted to something, not going overboard, you know what I'm saying? Being indulged, like, I would say deeply or consistently, not deeply. Being indulged consistently, not deeply like, you know, my counterparts or the other people that was in the proximity. But, and just being like, nah, I can't keep doing that. I can speak from that. When I was a child, because literally I was still a child, I was just like a teenager. I was 15, 16, 17. And then by 18, 19-ish, it became like a maybe birthday once, stuff like that. And then it's 2022. It's definitely been 7, 9 years, somewhere around there. 7, 8. And I'm not keeping count like that because it's not like a sobriety thing where it was like, it was something I indulged in. I end up not indulging anymore, and I like the results. And then we can go deeper and deeper. There's just been steps of everything where I stop indulging. I made a choice to be like, nah, because we literally have that at all, you know what I'm saying, all points in our life, even as a child. When you're 3, you're 4, you still have free will. Listen again, free will. As a child, your mom, your dad, whoever raised you, your grandma told you not to do something, you still did it. It wasn't that you was trying to be disrespectful or rude or disobedient, defiant, none of those things. It was only because you had free will to do whatever you wanted, however you pleased. And you always have that. Hence why we have women bringing women in the household where they're raising women. And then they'll be surprised when, you know what I'm saying, something's going on. And it's weird because I could speak of it from multiple situations. It's so scary. Like, personally, in my family, I can speak on, women getting raised by women and women counterparts. Well, young ladies getting raised by women and women counterparts. And it's destructive. I'll just say it like that. It's most certainly destructive. And you gotta make those decisions. Like, that's why I say stop having children. Because if you don't know what you want to do, who you are, like, myself included, right? Because I didn't know who I was when I was, you know what I'm saying? But you don't know who you are, you need to figure that out first. And I most certainly respect any and everyone today, if you're over 15 for one, that don't have children. If you made it to 18 without children, kudos to you. If you're 21 and you're not like out here on some hot girl summer, you know what I'm saying, turned up type stuff, and you don't have children, for sure, you're doing something right. Even for the men too, you know what I'm saying? But for the women, it just be like, they could go young. I was just considering it like, for grandparents to be 30, low 30s at that. I mean, we seen them as young as 34. Let's see, 36. You know what I'm saying? It's like average now. Between 34 and 36, it's probably like average. But I'm thinking like, I don't want to be a grandparent in my early 30s. 30-year-old grandparent, 32, got grandkids. Don't make me no grandkid that early. I don't want to be a grandparent until, really, I want to say 50. How many years is that? That's a lot of years. It might not be that long. Because then he'll be, shit. I don't know. However it is, wait till I'm older. Yes, I love children. I love newborns. I love life. I love birth. I love creation. I'm adored with it. I'm inspired by it. So, I'm all for it. But only in a way where, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know what's going on with you first. And I still give this message today. I've always been giving it. I won't say always, but most certainly for an extended, for multiple years. I'll just say that. For multiple years, not a couple, not some. Or I guess some is kind of like multiple. But for a while, take care of yourself. F everyone else. It sounds rude, but it doesn't mean you're forgetting everyone. It doesn't mean you're being rude. It doesn't mean you're not attentive and, you know what I'm saying? But you most certainly care about yourself. You can't be that good mother, good loving sister when you all effed up inside, you depressed, you ain't eating right, you know what I'm saying? Your balance all off, your chemistry is crazy. pH balance, yeah, just your alkaline balance, you're super acidic, you ain't sleeping, you might not be bathing as properly, you know what I'm saying? Self-care routines, Might not be doing your hair, shaving, whatever it is you do, like wax, paint your nails. And I meant to ask this queen because we were speaking, and I'm gonna ask her. You know, I definitely won't go into details, but I just want to ask her if she painted her nails. And it came across my mind when I seen her. I just forgot because I wasn't about to chase her down to ask her. But yeah, like you gotta take that self-time, whatever you like to do, you, not nobody else. Like you can ask people that question across the boards, and the most part they're gonna say is, watch TV, have a drink, cool, like super regular stuff. Like, and ain't nothing wrong with it. People most certainly love to cook. That's the thing. Like, but what else do you like to do? And when you're cooking, like, it's not like let's be honest, you're not doing nothing good for yourself. I think I subscribe to that theory that once you cook stuff, it's automatically acidic no matter what it is. Once you take it above a certain temperature, you know what I'm saying? Once you fry stuff and bake stuff for long periods of time, you take all the nutrients out of it. We know that. Only things that's living are lively. We don't gotta get into that whole spill, do we? As far as like alkaline and acidic. But y'all know what it is. Alkaline your body somehow. I was gonna do it, like I usually do, but I figured y'all ain't wanna see me eat right now. But here got my pill. I ate my water early in the day. Got some more stuff. Cause I want a whole 24 hours without, nothing lively other than, some good H2O. But all we want to do is do better. Just do small steps at a time. You know what I'm saying? It's possible. Love people. You know what I'm saying? You ain't in competition with nobody. You're only in competition to outdo what you thought you couldn't do. So you're in competition with yourself at all times. That's how I look at life. Like once that perspective hit me, where it's like I ain't in competition, you know what I'm saying? Like especially, most certainly, like for sure, with loved ones, friends, even the children. Like yes, I want to win. I'm competing, but I'm not trying to be better than you. Like I'm going to give you the tip that I think you might need, or whatever advantage I might have, or hopefully vice versa, you can give me that advantage, or you know what I'm saying? Meaning that advice over the advantage you have over me when you win. You know what I'm saying? Steel sharpen steel, iron sharpen iron, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're here for. So if you're talking with somebody longer than a minute, you better say something that's important. Stop going with the willy manilly conversations and that superficial stuff. It's not doing nothing. You're just burying yourself deeper and deeper, and you know what I'm saying? Just bringing yourself, man. It's so depressing. And I spoke with a person. I think I mentioned it, that like always come around with that type of energy, and that made me question myself even more. Part of me, a thought just crossed my mind. But yeah, if I do digress, then it'll just be, you know what I'm saying, probably just that, and then leave it at that. But I don't know. I'm glad. I ain't gonna speak on it too much, but I'm just glad that, you know what I'm saying, I got back into a space where I could bring stuff back. I'll just say that, you know what I'm saying? Because it went like a real blank space for me for a minute, where it was like, all right, I don't even think it was happening. And no, I'm not gonna mention it. It wasn't even happening, let alone like me bringing it back, where it's like, all right, I know what happened. I didn't even know if it was happening. Like, I don't know what I did. Like, But I guess that's why it's good to journal. Not I guess, I know that's why it's good to journal and keep track of things, but maybe that's something I need to buckle down on. Breathe throughout the day, family, like slow, methodical breaths. They say that's how you go deep inside, but I can't never get past. I don't know. Maybe it's because, I don't know. Seem like my thoughts and yeah. So that's what they mean. You know what I'm saying? When they speaking on it from that level, when they're speaking on it from that level, they're talking like maybe minutes of deep, rhythmic breaths that bring your body to a certain state in your mind, your whole existence and being, and also your higher self, right? Because once you get to that space, that's where you're going. Like you just about, I ain't gonna get you deep. Just about leave. You know what I'm saying? Where you at? Depending on, you know what I'm saying, where you at. But yes. Love is the frequency. Growth. I don't care how you growing. You might be growing financially. You might be learning about, you know what I'm saying, some financial stuff, something to do with shelter, you know what I'm saying, real estate of some sort. Whatever you're doing, and not just learning, you know what I'm saying, actually experiencing, because that's where we come from. That's what we learn from. We learn from experience. We grow through experience. Like, once again, dang, who even said this? I don't know, but y'all know I usually be wanting to give the salutations to who deserve them. But you know, someone saying it like, you're victorious. Like you want everything. Like everything you've been through, you're still here. Like all the trials and tribulations, whatever you thought was an effed up moment, you made it through. Now, are you in the best state at the moment? Who knows? But the fact that you made it through is enough for you to be like, I beat that. I won. I can proceed and move forward. I'm having a hard time. It's kind of like, this will be left. My life. It probably looks right on your screen. Pardon me. So we're going to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'd be hard for me. It's like, nah, let me quit. Try not to go down. Try not to digress too much. And I say I'm gonna digress, but that's really not what it is, because it's not like you know what I'm saying, doing something outside of my scope. It's not my ultimate preference. That's what I'm saying. It's not my ultimate standard or goal and what I seek or desire. So it's really not like a life digression. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't just out here willy-nilly just... Because before, I was, yeah, like let it be that type of environment and proximity and vibration going on, then it's just, yeah, it's just there with no regards for real, like just, all right. And that's not healthy in no sense, especially for the preferences and type of setup I prefer. It's not healthy. So I wouldn't advise it. I would advise everyone to be wise with whom you connect with and tie with. Because once that happens, you know what I'm saying, throughout your whole life, whatever the case may be, y'all might think it was just that for the moment, but you know what I'm saying, it's really forever. And most certainly once, you know what I'm saying, it's like flesh and fluids. Flesh and fluids, we're gonna call it that. Flesh and fluids, I like that. when it's flesh and fluids, and we promote flesh and fluids just in a healthy way. I love y'all. Y'all have a beautiful day. Hydrate somehow. Drink some H2O, some good H2O though. You know, don't overdose on it. I used to OD on this right here. I ain't gonna show the label, but I'll show it in a plastic bottle. But now I use it for other stuff, and even unless it's gotta be backup. But right now we got, and this isn't the water that's in there. I filled it up with another water, but that's still a decent water. They just come in bigger, you know? And that's more more carryable. You can tote it better, drink it better. My mouth is super dry actually. Let me go across this because I gotta put this out there because I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. Children, babies, if they can understand the words and comprehend, you get what I'm saying? This is for all ages because I don't think people, you know, as a kid, this is gonna sound crazy, but as a child, you was coming up, you know, 2, 3, 4, whenever you got out of Pampers, right? Someone taught you how to wipe your butt. And literally that's what they taught you, how to wipe your butt. Wipe from, and you know, for women, they tell you to wipe from front to back. Obviously with men too. I mean, I don't know why it was just like a super woman thing, but if that was the case, it would have been for men too. But that's not the case. You don't wipe. This is gonna sound crazy. And I need everyone to just, you know, bear with me. But you need to go straight to your anus with the paper towel, and you need to grab it. You need to grab all the stuff. You don't want to wipe it up your butt crack or wipe it on your cheek, like to the side. Like, you don't want to smear poop into your flesh, into your skin. It doesn't make sense. Nobody talks about wiping your butt. You need to go straight to your butthole, grab the poop with you, however you do it, you know what I'm saying, with the toilet paper, and wipe like that. Like, wipe, like grab it. You don't wipe. You don't want to wipe, for real. You'll start wiping once it's like no more stuff on the toilet paper. Once there's no more residue and stuff, then you can start, you know what I'm saying? But before that, you need to go straight in. It's like not surgical. Sorry, that's a bad, no. It's definitely topical. So you just want to, you know, like say this is, you know, you just want to, until it's almost all gone. You don't want to wipe it up yet. You know what I'm saying? And then, because look, we end up having people with itchy butt cracks. You see them. You know what I'm saying? You talk about swamp butt and stuff like that. Stains in your drawers. Like, that's nasty. Obviously, for one, you're not wiping your butt good enough. And then for two, you have it because you're wiping your butt. And then you think you're supposed to just, like, you'll wipe your butt and just keep wiping it, and you done smeared it all up your back almost. You done damn near went all the way up your back with the poop. So you have to maintain your hygiene properly. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm pretty sure majority of people don't know how to wipe their butt. I know they don't, because no one's really teaching them. And when they do, they're teaching them to wipe. Don't wipe. And if so, then I guess you got wet wipes too, and you know what I'm saying. I never used them. I do promote them. I haven't, you know what I'm saying, came across a product that I tried, you know what I'm saying, or that I seen that interests me. But I will promote that, most certainly, for the queens, you know what I'm saying, some wet wipes, not no chemical based, or, you know what I'm saying. That'll be up to you, but I wouldn't prefer that. Yeah. Take care of your, you know what I'm saying, because I'm not gonna lie. Dark butt cracks and dark areas are not appealing. We'll just say that. Dark areas are not appealing. Don't no one want to see, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like a healthy, I was going to use a certain fruit, but that'll be a bad, let's say, I still want to use a fruit. All right, yeah. Nah, that's a bad example. But we just want the shades and the tones to be the same. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine, like, expecting a vanilla ice cream. You know what I'm saying? They give it to you in a paper towel so it don't spill out on, don't spill out on your hands. You expecting a vanilla cone and vanilla ice cream, but by the time you get down, you start getting the chocolate and vanilla's bad. Let's say butter pecan or chocolate. We'll just say chocolate. Say you have chocolate, right? Or mocha, you know what I'm saying? Something like that, something fiery like that. We ain't going vanilla. Knock that out. I ain't mean to say vanilla. Butter pecan, chocolate most certainly, mocha most certainly, like caramel, all that good stuff, right? So that's what you're looking for. And then you get to the bottom or the napkin, you know what I'm saying, past the napkin and into the cone. And now you see that it's like super fudge, like, or no, it's vanilla. You see it's vanilla. Like, what? I didn't want vanilla. I was looking for mocha and chocolate. Like, I don't want. And no, the skin tone wouldn't flop like that, but I get what I'm saying. I had to use my analogy where it makes sense. We want mocha and chocolate. You know what I'm saying? But when they get darker, it's like, do I want to salivate there? Not particularly. You know what I'm saying? So, take care of yourself. You don't want dark spots in, those areas. Peace. Love y'all. Hydrate, take care of someone, love someone, teach someone, reach someone. Don't preach to no one unless you living in that light, unless you walking in that light. And I keep having to stretch my leg because I be trying to I don't know how people, I feel like I got real quiet on y'all, pardon me, but I don't know how people sit in a lotus position so comfortably looking and they be so flat. Like I want I don't know, I feel like I'm getting there, but I feel like my posture is off when I don't know. I gotta practice and work on it, but in the good position, regular, what they used to call it. I forget what they used to call it. But y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Show someone some appreciation. Show yourself some appreciation. Take some time to give gratitude to the fact that you are able to breathe. You know what I'm saying? That you're able to speak. I haven't done it yet. Have I ever done that? I don't think I've ever done that. And it's possible, nah. I think I've done it before. Maybe. In my, you know what I'm saying, my misguided days and my days where I was going through certain experiences, I might have had some solitary time to where I might not have spoke for 24 hours straight. But I most certainly want to do that. And I don't want to be rude to people and, give them head nods and nose and yeah, because it'll feel so rude. Or maybe that's just a day where I don't go around anyone and I try not to speak for 24 hours. You could challenge yourself to whatever, however you want to do, whatever you want to do. It's capable. Love yourself.